Disclaimer, I am not a small engine mechanic and I did this top end rebuild on my own snowmobile. If you do not have mechanical skills, please see a small engine mechanic. Thank you. Alright guys, so here is the stove that's going to be heating up the little garage right here. So today I'll be replacing the top end on my 2009 RMK 700. So here are my little goodies. So these are the gaskets. And these are the pistons. They're double ringed from SPI. I don't care about SPI. I used them in my sled multiple of times, and the last ones that were in here, I got I think was around 3,000 miles. So I replaced them because I didn't want to have to rebuild the whole engine. So yeah, this is the project that I'll be doing right now. So I'll be grabbing the camera every time I'm doing progress. So right now I'm going to be taking this clutch cover off, not the clutch cover, but the clutch itself. And then the airbox will be next. So I'm going to try to get a stand so you guys can watch me. Alright. So I used a flathead screwdriver and I made myself a spring puller, so it works pretty well. So if you guys don't have money for a spring puller, well, if you have an old flathead screwdriver laying around, well, this can actually do the trick for you guys. So let's do that right now. When you spend a lot of time in the garage without a radio, you have to entertain yourselves. So that's why you whistle, and you become one hell of a whistler. Alright, one more to go. And she is out. She's out. So the airbox is gone. Yeah, I thought it was going to be tricky, but man, I think it's the first time it actually pops out that fast. So next, what we have to remove is this header pipe. So let's go for it. Alright, my bad guys. We do have to remove the power valve if we if we want more space to attain these bolts. So let's go for it. I haven't taken these out in a while. Oh, probably washed them too. Holy Jesus. The more space you make for yourself, the better it is. And I did a video on cleaning these power valves. I think it was like 3 years ago. You guys want to check that out because good information on how to clean power valves. Alright, so here we go. Removing the power valves. Is she out yet? Not that bad. I've seen worse. So this one is out. So we're going to try to find ourselves a clean spot. This workbench right here is pretty clean. Now we're going to remove the second one. So same as it is. It's a 10mm socket. So if you want to remove your power valves. Header pipe is now off. I removed the electric starter to put some more space for me. So now we're going to be dropping this coolant line. And we're going to get this out of the way also, or we're probably going to leave it on and just push it in the back. So, oh, and I've got to remove the injectors. So how about I remove the injectors right now first. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so we're about to reveal the pistons now. If everything's okay. Aha. So now this is off. The cover should come right off. Did I forget something? Alright. It just needed that little tug. Alright, so we're going to push this cover back, and now the cylinders will be coming off. So to remove the cylinder nuts, you will need a 14 socket. So we're going to be doing that right now. These are in pretty tight. Really tight. Alright, so now here are the pistons. Wiseco's. They don't look too bad. They don't look too bad. But anyways, we'll see more when I take them off. But for the cylinders, they look kind of good. They don't look as bad as I thought it were. It would. No scratches. I can't feel nothing with my my fingers. So I don't know if you guys can see this. There's a lot of maybe this angle will be better. No visible scratch marks in both of these cylinders. All right, so they're going in for a second ride. For sure they are. All right, so now let's remove those pistons from the sled. And when you remove the circlips, always stick a rag in here, or you might lose them in the motor. So that kind of sucks when it happens. So let's do that right now, guys. So we are about to install the new bearings and the new piston. Very important to grease these bearings before you slap them in. Making sure that every gasket material is off of your crankcase. So hopefully you can see a little bit in the sled as we are doing this right now. All right. So how about we give ourselves some leverage? Install the bearing. Arrow always pointing towards the exhaust. We already have a circlip installed on this side. Oh, so how about, no, I'm not going to do this side, I'm going to do the other side. Alright guys, now the pistons are in. So, now I'll put in the rings around the pistons. So, we got to lube those pistons up. And we're going to put in the cylinder that is still in good shape. So, let's go for it, guys.
Peux-tu arrêter, s'il te plaît? Élie, arrête avec la corde. Hein?
Alright guys, so let's see if these pistons go up and down smoothly. Yep, nothing seems to be catching or nothing. So, next, we're going to be torquing the cylinder bolts. And after, we'll be putting back the head cover. So how about we do that right now? Putting the gasket right now, or the seal, the rubber seal into the head. Very important that you never reuse the same seals. Alright, so this part is done. My base cylinders, nuts, are torqued, 37 foot-pounds I believe it is. So let's continue. Alright, so now do get yourself a little torque gauge like this one. This is battery torque gauge. So the only thing that sucks is when it's really cold, this won't work. So that's why we have to get that wood stove going. Alright guys, so let's torque these head bolts. Alright, so I just finished taking the compression. So 120 psi in each piston or each cylinder. So the power valves are back on. So I put back my injectors. So next is going to be the air box. Well, here goes the moment of truth, folks. Let's see if she'll start.